Shalom. Happy Sabbath. Shalom Shabbat. For those who don't know me, my name is Mr. Andrew Williams. I'm also known as the Prophet of War. Today, this Sabbath morning, I'd like to share this exciting testimony that I experienced with Aniyah, my God, for the last couple of weeks, about 2 weeks now. Let's see. It's not a message to the people from Yah. It's just my own personal testimony that I just want to share because I'm very excited about it. I was planning on waiting till the end of this month of January to share this testimony because it would have a more powerful meaning behind it. But I decided to go share it now as just the second week of this spiritual event. Let's see. Lately, I've been feeling kind of lonely and sad and things like that. Thinking about just giving up and throwing the towel because I've been under a lot of stress, mental stress and emotional stress and stuff like that. So last week, as I was feeling lonely and sad, crying out to the Lord, how come I haven't been keeping the Sabbath like I should? And the Lord spoke unto me when I was praying and meditating. He put me within a deep trance last week, and He spoke unto me the reason that I'm having a hard time keeping the 7-day Sabbath because all the emotional stress and mental pressure I'm under, feeling sad and lonely. And then by His Holy Spirit, Kadosh Ruach, He reminded me how every Sabbath before I became homeless and lost everything, slept out in the streets for 7 years, how He would send angels in my room as every Sabbath we will give praise and glory and honor and worship to the Most High. And then He also reminded me by His Holy Spirit, Kadosh Ruach, how I was in my mother womb, that when I was being physically formed in my mother womb, how angels, all the heavenly hosts of the heavens, Seraphim, angels, spirits, and cherubims, and other heavenly creatures will come in my mother womb, and we would just praise and honor God, the Most High. Just give Him praise, glory, and worship. So last Sabbath, after Aniyah reminded me all how He would send the angels in my womb to worship Aniyah on the 7-day Sabbath and to comfort me while I was feeling sad and lonely, and to answer my question because I was feeling sad and lonely because of all the emotional stress and the mental pressure I was under. He told me last week starting that Sabbath, He sent the angels, all the heavenly angels to worship with me on the 7-day Sabbath, as I ain't had no place to go to worship like a church or a synagogue or a temple on the 7-day Sabbath, because all the churches and stuff, the synagogues and temple, they living in sin, and especially the SDA as they welcome homosexuality and Freemasonry in the church, So God is keeping me away from that. And so last week, last Sabbath, and last night and this Sabbath morning, God been sending angels, spirits and cherubims, and into my hotel room as I was meditating and praying unto the Lord, put me in a deep trance to worship Him on the 7-day Sabbath. So for the last couple of Sabbaths now, for the last 2 Sabbaths now, I have not been feeling sad or lonely. It just been very exciting to have angels come into my room on the 7-day Sabbath to give honor and praise and worship and glory to the Most High as we worship Him on the 7-day Sabbath. And basically, that's my testimony. So it seemed like once again, Aniyah, he answering my prayer, my request to have angels and spirits and seraphims and cherubims, and to sing unto the Lord Elohim, and to give Aniyah, my God, praise and glory and worship on His 7-day Sabbath, which is the holiest day. So that's the best way I can explain it. So I'm very excited about that. Like I said earlier, I was going to wait until the end of this month to share this testimony, because it would have had a more powerful meaning behind it. But the Spirit of my Lord Elohim put within my heart to share this testimony this second Sabbath. So maybe this testimony will encourage other believers who are feeling all alone, no place to go on the 7-day Sabbath. No one they can really talk to or relate to. So whatever you all might be going through, feeling lonely, sad, or maybe at the urge or the bridge of just throwing in the towel, giving up. So maybe this testimony will be an encouragement to you all. But this is my testimony, just to share the excitement how Aniyah sending angels, seraphims, and cherubims and spirits into my room on the 7-day Sabbath, just to sing along with the heavenly host to worship Aniyah, my God, for He is the almighty living true God, and just give Him praise and glory. And so I won't be all alone, having nobody to fellowship and worship with. And even, as none of y'all don't really understand what it means to have that kind of experience or knowledge to worship with heavenly hosts or angels, and their, so it's just an excitement. It's a great honor that Aniyah will allow me to experience this kind of spiritual journey according to my faith in Him. So 10 minutes is almost up, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this testimony. I appreciate y'all stopping by to watch and to listen. For y'all who keep the 7-day Sabbath, Shalom, happy Sabbath, Shalom Shabbat.